The guy sitting in the chair. Okay.
Oh, if I grab a stogie.
Yes.
I try to give you the best one of the bunch.
Thank you, brother.
Our brother gave home by 3 of them. And 4. I just took one. Another person shot by ice, huh?
What? What do you mean? That girl right there, she just got shot by ice just now?
No, there was something else that showed. I just reset it, and now I don't know where it's at. Well, it's happening in like Minnesota, like all these shootings, and it's because all these people are all in one spot, and all angry.
Are there a lot of immigrants in Minnesota? Is that a sanctuary city?
I don't know. I think I know it's no cops.
No cops?
Yeah, cops have been kind of just anti from that place.
They're anti-ICE or anti-cops?
They're anti-cop and ICE. But there's like a zone.
How does that work out? What do you mean?
I forgot when the riots happened. Do you remember like the whole rioting and people going out there? I think Kyle,
during George Floyd, or this happened recently?
George Floyd, Kyle, what is his name?
Rittenhouse. It happened again? Kyle Rittenhouse?
When that
was Minneapolis too?
I don't know if that was in Minneapolis. When that whole shit was happening, they pretty much made Minneapolis like a cop-free zone.
How? Why? Why do they do that?
So many people are rioting.
That's so much nonsense, though. No? Do you think it is nonsense? Do you want to let it? You just gotta let a fire burn out? Because if you like try and stop it, it'll get angry, or it's like trying to punch that like.
I think there was
cornstarch and water, huh?
Oh, they're actually talking about it. Oh, Portland.
Yeah, it's in Portland. It's not in Portland.
Another part in Portland.
So someone new got shot in Portland?
I don't know. No, I mean, what makes.
So you're from a city that has become this weird, political tool somehow. Yeah, a very, very simple and complex conversation. Yeah, it's I feel the protests of 2020 were one thing, and I actually think whatever, I think
Portland,
Trump is one of the biggest stooges.
I think we should do this on X. It's live stream.
I mean,
yeah. Well, I'm gonna stop this. We're gonna go to X. I feel like X. I just trust it more.
What?
I feel like I get less viewers, but I feel like the viewers are more real.
I think you get commentary back. I think someone said something to you, right?
No one said something to me yet. But I get commentary back on this.
Is there anyone in this one?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, we'll already started this. We're not going to start it now. I'm just trying to think about I have trust issues with YouTube. It's just such a black box. I feel like I don't really trust it. I think people can take down my content on YouTube, but I don't really think people are gonna take down my content on X.
Have they done that on YouTube before?
They've taken down my content before on YouTube.
What do you think is
But it was because I cut a segment from the line where I called in and posted it, and I didn't do anything to it, so that was my fault. And then there are just times where I've used copyrighted music. So there's really nothing in this that they would take it down, unless I'm maybe I'm just giving misinformation that their AI thing picks up and then shadow bans it, which happens. So
So it just before dating with a fat guy. He is so very tall, moreno, and long nose and beautiful eyes. So
I guess I didn't really watch streams on X really in the first place. I guess this makes more sense.
Oh.
Leave it that way. I don't really watch it. Oh, Elijah. Shalom, Habibi. Shalom, Habab. Yay.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just a nice Jewish greeting. I think a Habib is a delicious, a brisket on a stick, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yes, Habib.
Habib.
Yeah. Dude, do we have a comedy club maybe or something? No, we don't have the money for that.
We can go Friday. Not this Friday, next Friday.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. There's actually a hypnosis coming, and I don't know if it's hypnosis, but I know they're doing magic and shit. So it's probably hypnosis there. So I went to one show, and there was hypnosis.
They're doing hypnosis at the comedy club?
Yeah.
God. Just talking about how I need to learn. Okay.
Yeah. I don't trust it. I don't want to.
You don't trust hypnosis? Dude, I mean, hypnosis is like, dude, I think it's just like, they just make you like kind of just half asleep. And so it's like, you know, you're not going to like do anything crazy. Because you'll just be like, hey, what the fuck you doing? Like, you grab my tits? And be like, oh, shit.
They made a guy do like
that guy wanted to do
chicken or some shit.
He wanted to do it. Deep down, you've always wanted to do it.
I'd just rather not.
Yeah.
It was probably like, I think honestly, there's probably pressure
To do it?
You know, he's like, oh, I got to do it.
Do you just like my post? Was that you just like my post?
No. Oh. I accidentally pressed.
I just assume it was you. I have no friends. I get no likes.
You get no likes as a guy that's in your thing is watching. Does he have any questions?
Yeah, Elijah. Do you have any questions? See, like, this guy might be in America. You know what I mean? Shalom, Habib. It's okay if you're not. I'm just saying, like, I talked you over, but, you know, it's just hard to tell because there's so many, I can imagine that there would be actually a lot of people who'd want to influence me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, this is... Might as well take the extra step to see if they're verified before they're commenting. Hey, Donzel. Oh.
I thought I joined.
It is you.
Yes, it is. No, I
that's why I heard my voice on your phone.
So what do you have to say? What is the topic you want to talk about?
Dude, I'm honestly still thinking about
Epstein?
No, not the Epstein stuff. Those we saw those little planes the other day and the flying car stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Did I ever tell you that like I used to have like a theory and I didn't really ever resolve it. I just kind of dropped it because I was dealing with more important stuff, basically.
What is this theory?
It's basically that there are cities, Albuquerque would be one of them, that are basically they're basically like military cities. And they do it in places where there's a lot of media. Yeah. It seems like, or something like that, and basically just have everyone like linked up, and that allows them to like coordinate classified information and kind of keep things controlled. And it seems like it's kind of like everywhere, and it's like very obvious to me.
I think. I don't know.
Do you think I'm in a computer? So that's like that's the other option.
I don't know about that one.
I don't think I'm in the computer.
I would say you're not in the computer.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do think
because there's waves. That doesn't make sense. You can't be in a computer. It actually doesn't make sense.
You might be in some kind of simulation. I don't know. But I think it's just we have land for it, so that's why we have those airship or like, you know, they just had an area where they could do that flying. Maybe
yeah.
They found out that the city is a great place. I was thinking like about
cities.
With all these protests, one thing I was thinking, I was like, why don't they go to like a news station and do it in front of a news station? You get broadcast because you make it the most easiest thing in the world, right?
Yeah.
Why go do it in downtown or, you know, like I would, if I were in a protest, I would think that you do it at a newscast.
Yeah.
Because they'd come out and film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you'd get your coverage and broadcast. I shouldn't be saying that kind of shit, but in my head, I think about it all the time. I'm like, why not just do it in front of a news station? Because then you get free publicity on the spot.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe there's a rule against it why they can't do it, but I would figure just do it in front of a broadcasting station so you can just be like, oh, they're.
Well, it's probably hard to just do that because they probably get arrested if you get close to it.
Yeah, I mean,
the more you get arrested, the more like you probably because the closer you get to rich people, the more like you're gonna be arrested.
I mean, in broadcasting, like there's one on Carla, I think, like Action 7 News or something. Like, I just don't see why they don't protest out in front of there instead of like downtown. You know what I mean? Like it's right there.
The protesting is so just ridiculous. I think I always disagree. The protesting is always the biggest. No, I'm not gonna do that. I love everyone, guys. When you guys do stuff like that, that's completely on you guys. I'm taking no claim to that, and I don't have to take any claim to anything bad you do. Sorry, my rules, my plans. I love all you guys. And while like I create evil as a context for good to exist, you don't have to bring it in. Actually, no one's forcing you to. You guys can just, no, I can't do that.
I mean, you can't strike people
Yeah.
down.
No, good and bad has to exist, but evil doesn't have to. And murder is
Isn't evil bad?
yeah, evil is bad, but bad is not evil. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you're kind of bad at basketball. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you're like fucking breaking people's knees. You know what I mean? So, like, you go on the field and fucking, oh, that guy's evil.
I mean, I would say that.
You pay me well. To be honest, dude, I am like Anton Chigurh, but no, you can't. I don't want money, dude. Like, I am on a different plane of reality. Like, this whole thing, everything you see, this matter, money is a support. I burn it like for light and warmth. You know what I mean? This world is the foundation for heaven, for my seed and my word. That's what this is here for. This little place exists for me to implant myself within it and to bring the kingdom of heaven to you guys. And you guys should repent and be ready for it. $1,000? Oh my gosh, dude.
That's not worth murder.
No, honestly, I have a phone bill coming up. We got to keep the stream going. You know what I mean? Think about all the good I could do. Ron DeLove. Hey. Yeah. So that's kind of what I was. But yeah, we don't have to talk about it. Like,
you're gonna get your shit shut down.
What do you mean?
Talking about murder?
I'm not talking about. Was I? I'm not talking.
I don't. I mean, that guy was.
Yeah. No. No. Well, I'm saying not to do that. You know, we can talk about school shooters actually if you want.
I don't want to talk about school shooters, but
okay.
I think
no, because they don't. There are things they don't understand. They don't understand that God is in flesh, and if they can understand me and see that I understand them, I think that would help.
I don't think you understand those people.
You don't think I do? I've understood fucking serial killers since I was like 9 years old. Like my default position was to have not evil action, but for sure include an evil unimagination, you know. And so I always
you like Charlie Kirk? No.
You like Charlie Kirk? I like Charlie Kirk.
I don't.
I mean, I like everyone, dude. To be honest, I like Hitler. No, okay.
Yo.
Dude, I just said I forgive Jeffrey Epstein last night. You weren't expecting Jesus Christ to say he kind of likes every human a little bit, even Satan.
Yeah. There's probably someone out there God doesn't like.
Dude, when people turn their back on me, it's completely their own doing, dude. I think like I just love people. I think you know, like sometimes I'm busy. Sometimes the people ask my attention. I'm like, hey, dude, like actually I have like important things to do. It's actually I'm doing this because I love you. It's like there's a bigger picture.
So here's what. As Christ, do you hear everyone's prayers?
I already know what everyone wants at heart.
You sure?
Yeah.
What do I want at heart?
To you with God.
What about on this plane of existence? Like what?
To you with God. Dude, okay. How can I put this in different words? I feel like I've been saying kind of the same thing about like union of heaven and earth, union of heaven and earth.
My friend is in prison because of what?
This shit. I think for murder or something.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, I think they're trying to scare me because of we were talking about like conspiracy stuff earlier. We were talking about going in front of like the news and making a big deal, whatever, like the protests. We were talking about the ICE stuff, and that got people excited.
ICE shit is it's a weird thing there.
Yeah,
but I think it'll go away once.
Yeah, remember the contextualization of the points to see the whole picture by peasants. Yeah.
I think I don't know. There's no ice in Albuquerque on that.
There's no ice in Albuquerque?
I don't know.
I've never seen him, dude. I got arrested. I've never seen ice in Albuquerque. Have you?
Well, ice is for immigration, I think.
Yeah. Is ice real?
I think
I've never seen him before in person in real life.
Well, not here. I don't think
I'm not.
State.
I'm not. By the way, I'm not saying that people don't go through that shit. I'm just like asking questions. Sorry, guys.
Well, I mean, they clearly are real. They shot that woman 9 times.
But I'm just saying, like,
Dude.
I haven't seen it in person.
I don't think it's here in the state though, like that they're doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're actually trying to ban it.
ICE?
Yeah, from coming here, which is a good thing. I think immigration is a good thing, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think you need to have ICE.
you think we need to?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be that organization, but like you need to have that responsibility.
I mean, you want them to call out the streets. And
I mean,
like,
maybe it should just be the police who does it, but like maybe it should be its own thing. Maybe.
I mean, I think maybe just at the border, maybe run people through, not have people on the streets kind of like searching through houses. Like,
no, I agree. I mean, it should be. I think we should have a better border setup to begin. But like, I'm thinking about I don't know, man. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, like people, you know.
yeah, people.
No, sorry. Wait. What was your point? What's like? I just think that. Well, for one, I think that the body is kind of. You should look at the state. A properly functioning state or body should kind of look alike in some ways. And so you want to have purposely take in material, whether through, like trade or information and people, you know what I mean? And, in your family or marriage and community and all those sorts of things. And, and then sometimes you have things that accidentally go in your body, you know what I mean? Like when you're eating something, you get some germs and things like that. And that, makes you sensitive to more prepared for things that you would be unconscious to and can't plan for. And so you want some permeability there that you aren't exactly conscious of, so you don't want to be totally just like germaphobe inside, because that can make you super sensitive to the out of sync with the outside environment. So I think that's important, but part of that is also like things like white blood cells, and I think there are people that frankly come over here who are like like spies and shit.
I think there's spies that come in.
Yeah, that's actually that's like mainly what I actually think about is like they actually like they let in like the CIA lets in like private like hitmen from prisons to pay off to do certain. I'm like, I think that's why they let in so many people for that. I think it's all cover they needed.
Do you think they do it purposely so they can catch people to see if other nations are trying to?
No, it's because they need like they need more like fucking Neuralink people around, and they need them fucking. I'm kidding. I don't know.
You think Neuralink is really that?
I don't know, dude. No.
Progress, not thinking.
No, but I just think it seems like it's a smokescreen for something. You let in a bunch of noise for no reason, but there's like there must be a signal in that, And I don't think the picture of that it's like it's for the Democrat side. It's because it's like no, it's like there's a bigger picture outside of the Democrats and Republicans. That it's like, well, if they would just do whatever their plans are through the Republicans, if they wanted the Republicans to, and so necessarily saying it that just that they would piss off such a large portion of the electorate for the Democrats, it's like no, it doesn't make sense. So there's definitely a cover to it. That's a big picture that I see. It's most likely seems linked to a security state to me, because that's mostly what I see. As far as what the CIA, the intelligence agencies, and that secret fourth branch of government has been up to for a long time, there's like Nazi psychologists, you know what I mean? They were like, we developed the first computer and we understand the brain and media control. And they're like, we think you should run our secret intelligence fourth branch of government. And this will not turn out like a Star Wars movie or anything like that at all in 40 years. So, yeah.
You never know. You never know.
You never know, dude.
The world is I can never say never anymore. This place is a weird place.
This is a weird place, dude. I tell you what.
Weird time.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you I'm fucking Jesus, dude. This is like a side plot to me. Like, I don't even care about that shit. That shit just is going on in the background. That just is like, okay, yeah. Oh, by the way, I also like control that thing. I'm like, hey, babe, can you like do something real quick? And it's like, yes. And then some deal happens. I'm like, all right, cool. Jarvis, make peace in Israel. Yes.
That's wild.
I'm a Libra, bro. yeah. I'm synced up to some star that like moves with the Earth or something. Or some shit.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, dude. That's the CIA, dude. They're the fucking ones who are fucking so concerned with what's going on or whatever, dude. I'm just fucking Jesus Christ. Literally, is a normal guy. I'm a normal guy who, if you left me alone, I would just be like doing shrooms on the edge of society by myself, painting with my hands and rocks, walking around barefoot, eating fucking bees and getting stung and laughing while I do it. Okay? But instead, some people are like, building some like nonsense where I can't see the sky because there's fucking patterned planes going through. No, I'm kidding. That's okay about chemtrails. Okay. They're a little ugly, but that's I like flying sometimes.
Eating bees.
Huh?
Eating bees.
Eating honey.
Oh, okay. I was like, eating bees is a wild take.
No. No, sugar, like, people are really desensitized to sugar, but that shit, like, gets you high. People are, like, always get a little high from how much sugar we eat. Like, you know, so if you stop for a little bit, you'll be like, oh, whoa. And that's how it's supposed to be, because, like, you're supposed to find honey in the wilderness by, like, talking to, like, some mysterious toad, and it'll, like, and then it'll, like, lead you to a sparrow, and then you'll find the honey thing. You know what I mean? Like, that shit actually does happen, by the way. Like, you can talk to animals. And if people paid more attention to those things, they'd realize it. And like, I'm pretty good at it, and I haven't even been doing it for that long. So like, they can lead you. I've been saying one time I was in the desert and I actually had some animals lead me straight to a well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like I was following the deer, bugs, all these sorts of things, and I was like, oh, like be with this way, I gotta go this way. Oh, there's a deer over here, I'll walk this way. And I was like, oh, this bird just went up there, and I was like, okay. And then I went out, I was like, oh, and there's water, a little well right at the top of this hill. And I was so fucking thirsty because I was in Mexico and I lost my car. And I was like, yeah, it sucked.
Whoa.
That's crazy. That's when I first understood this like 3 years ago. I had all these visions. And I was like, Jeffrey Epstein, fucking, they're doing eugenics, the CIA, Neuralinks everywhere. No, and I thought like my family died, dude. It was a wild situation. Like I thought like I died. I thought they won, basically. No, I didn't think they won. I looked at the sky and I told them that like, I was like I kind of saw like a shadow of Christ in the sky in a way. It's like God. I almost felt God because of the negative presence. It was almost
God.
Like I could feel God because I could feel a hole there, but that hole was just as real, and I could see that in that they would lose, that they were the totalitarian plans would necessarily fail because the death and resurrection. At that point, I just understood as something that was like something that's very importantly physically manifest. Now I understand it much more.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You came back to America from there.
Yeah, swam.
Oh, you swam?
I swam, walked. Got picked up by Border Patrol. Swam, walked.
You tried to cross the Rio Grande.
I did cross the Rio Grande.
Were you with people?
No.
By yourself?
Yeah, is that dangerous? Right? The people at the border like that's kind of dangerous because the cartel runs all that shit.
Yeah. I mean, you could just die in the desert. I mean, you could have got robbed, stabbed.
Yeah, I got fucked up a little bit by the fucking Mexican police a little bit.
Yeah.
They planted drugs on me a couple times.
Really?
Or they planted cocaine in my flashlight and a brick of cocaine in the back of my car.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I didn't know if it was cocaine. It's probably fucking flour, but they're just like, and they were seeing what my action was, and I was like, you don't know who I am after fucking 2 weeks of no sleeping and shit. No, beforehand, dude, they were like, when I first got arrested, because I realized what was going on, that they're gonna like not let me go. I was like, okay, can I have my stuff back? So they're just trying to figure out how I was, and I was like, you can't give me my stuff, whatever. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go then. If you guys like, if you're my keys, I'm just gonna fucking leave. And then this fucking other guy like jumped out like the fucking bushes, and they fucking they chased me around for a while and had me on the ground, and they're literally kicking me. This has happened 3 times. Every time this fucking happens, where I'm on the ground getting kicked by the police. This happened in Mexico this time. They had fucking assault rifles, so that's fun. But this happened 3 times in my life, where I'm on the ground like fucking wrestling with police. Actually, no, just twice. I guess this first time it wasn't like that at all. But you know, I did this thing where I kicked out one of their legs and they fell over, and so they had a memory where I understood that, oh, that's actually what happened in the time before. Apparently I injured an officer a long time ago. I didn't know why. And after I did that, I remembered like, oh, that's what I did to him. And that's why he was injured. Like I kicked out his leg. because they were kicking me. And I fucking took out the regulator. But they were kicking me, and I held my phone between my legs, and I just keep like fucking holding it. I didn't, this is an accident. But then it started doing the emergency call, and so once they grabbed it from me, I saw that it actually finally did the call, and then I yelled like whatever my location, whatever. I was like, you're too late. They already called. He looks at the phone and see they called, and they fucking had to let me go because I told the fucking people, and that was like one of those. At that point, that was the most cinematic moment probably of my whole life because it was like, and they had to have me a phone, and I'm like, can you call and cry my water like. Fucking 3 days of sleep with the CIA after me trying to like get picked up by the Russians or whatever I thought was going on. I was like kind of right. There was like things I obviously was missing. But, like, yeah.
So go back to this Mexico planning drugs on you.
Oh yeah. So then after that altercation, I got back in my car. I didn't want to stop at a second checkpoint. And basically then I just drove through, but I was like driving out crazy. Then I ended up stopping, get out of the car, and they basically pulled me aside as they searched my car. And then they're like, "Oh, look at this!" And I was like. I'm not sure they did that before the other stop where they still did this one. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm like,
are you sure?
Dude, that's literally my dad's flashlight. Like, I've never used that flashlight. It's not my dad's. Also, brick of cocaine, no. But they just let me go because my reaction was like, because I think they were thinking that like maybe I could have been a person where that was possible, and if I reacted funny, then they'd be like, "Oh, this is a drug guy. We can like turn him in." But my reaction was like, "You don't know who I am." No, that's how more was like towards the first people when they're fucking me up. These people I still was acting all crazy. I'd go back to my car and fucking talk in my phone, being like, "Elon, what's the next step? I'm dead." Yeah, no, I have a weird life. This is like not going to make sense to like 70% of people, and probably actually even of that 30%, probably it's not going to make sense to like 90% of them. No, whatever. No, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, whatever. Yeah. I'm just crazy, dude. I have a crazy life, you could say. So Kerr was born Friday the 13th. I was born in Libra on the edge of Scorpio. Both of us were in Saturn retrograde or something. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that means. But
Mercury record.
I don't even know, dude. Some sort of retrograde that means something. I don't know much about astrology, dude. And he's left-handed. I'm right-handed. I'm red-haired. He's black-haired. We're just very specific in weird ways. And we have a play off each other, especially with the context of our third brother. For these, especially from all of our experiences looking at each other. That's how I came up into the world.
I'm good. I will not partake.
Sorry, bro.
No, it's fine. I can't partake.
Well, this guy knows Arabic. That's kind of cool.
Someone in there?
Yeah. Alright. Oh, we're just about Charlie Kirk. Yeah, you said you don't like Charlie Kirk. I don't know, bro.
I don't like to feed the trolls.
I don't do his, huh? You like to feed the trolls?
Yeah.
I don't care, dude. There's something to talk about, like what, like the fucking bots. I mean, there are trolls. Like what? Like I don't know. I don't really care. Like, it's not like you can ever give something that's not. It's not like people are always given their due, you know. So you don't have to worry about stuff like that. Like, I don't have to worry about being like, oh, I'm giving this guy like attention. It's like,
I feel like he was. I just feel like he trolled.
maybe.
It seemed like he trolled a lot. And it was
This guy?
no, Charlie Kirk.
Oh, you're probably right. I don't know. I didn't watch him that much. But like, I still think that he's a adorable guy. Tried to just talk with people, you know. And if he didn't debate the way I debate, no one does. Everyone's original, and everyone's part of one. But yeah, just the idea of the image. You know the image of atop of the Ark of the Covenant. It's of the two angels, and there's an invisible relationship between them that's unseen. And you also see an image of the two angels in Sodom and Gomorrah. And that's partly because that's like kind of a basic image of hierarchy. It takes two to support the image of God. I talked about that a little bit earlier on the other kind of videos. Two or more are in my vein. I'm there also. And so when you have two people mutually being together, honestly, like connecting and trying to know each other, there's a third identity there, which is kind of like this little portal, because it's this like this feeling of betterment, this pathway that you get into it, and at the end of that is God, you know. And so that's why that's on the top of the ark. And yeah, so shooting the guy during that conversation, you know, that's not good.
Yeah, I would say it's not as well.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I think the economy's going to collapse.
I think so. It looks like it's headed that way. Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
I think it's going to be a pretty big one. Like, in my sense, I've always had my sense my whole life, that people, like, everywhere have lived outside of their means. Always. And so, like, that's going to snap back pretty hard eventually. Everything will be okay. But,
Think so? Do you think there'll be enough food and water to support people?
yeah, because you can solve wealth. You could solve that. There's a way to solve it. It's not inevitable, basically, actually.
Food for enough people.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's a mystery here. You walk in here holding a cigarette, and I walk in here holding a monster. We're just two friends. We know each other all the time. But yeah, if we give each other those two things, we both are wealthier. Because I want that cigarette more than I want the monster, and you want the monster more than I want the cigarette. And so, wealth is dependent on desire in a really fundamental sense. So, fuck, running out of battery here too. Alright. Well, maybe this is the time. We should probably hang up. So, I think that was a good show. Ending on a very tight entertainment. The economy's going to collapse, and then, like, ending talking about fucking. Yeah. Alright. Anyways, peace out, guys. You have a great evening.
Late.
Bless you. I love you.